to get y'all feedback. And if you want to purchase the book, I'm going to drop the link below in the description. It's still available for pre-order. I'm anticipating to release it next month. So go ahead and get your copy. I added tons of value. I created a whole link, a website for you to download resources as you read the book. And I'll tell you a little bit about why I decided to write the book. I pretty much decided to write this book because I understand how many people struggle with self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence. About 85% of people in the world have at some point in time struggled with self-esteem. My goal is to take what I've learned in my journey of building my own confidence, building my own self-esteem, and just becoming someone who I am proud to be today. I wanted to share those with you. All of those actions, all the tasks that I've taken. So vulnerability, self-confidence, courage, forgiving yourself, all these things I'm talking about in this book. So today I'm going to read a little bit from chapter 1, and I'm going to talk about how to move past mistakes. I talk about forgiving yourself, why that's important, talk about how that helps you progress as you go forward, because you really can't progress if you never forgive yourself. So I'm going to get right into it. And then I want to just get feedback. Y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know. If you want me to do it again, I can hop back on. It is what it is. There's a lot of great content, as I said, in this book. So let me get to it. So chapter 1 is called Forgive Yourself. And I broke it into sub-chapters of what that means, how it helps your healing, ask you questions, have you think, like, why haven't I forgiven myself yet? All this stuff is in the book. So I'm going to read something from a subchapter. It's called How Do You View Your Mistakes? You are not your mistakes. If you continue to view your mistakes as the end all be all, then that's what they'll be. You will never move forward, and you will never be able to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Understand that mistakes are a human condition, and everyone makes them. The way you view these mistakes is really what dictates your actions. There is no way that your mistakes should be a death sentence when you still have a life to live. See your mistakes as a lesson that you can apply moving forward in life. See, the beauty of life is that we have free will. We have the ability to adjust to situations quickly, and we have the ability to change our perception and our mindset about experiences and outcomes. From this point forward, I want you to promise yourself that you will no longer see mistakes as a finality. Understand that it is a temporary pain and discomfort. You have the power to decide today to no longer let it weigh you down. You have the power to decide to ascend. And now I thought that was very important for me to talk about the viewpoint on mistakes, because when you have a positive perception, now that allows you to understand that, like, hey, everyone makes mistakes and you can move past it. Every day or every hour of your life is an opportunity to be better than you were even a few minutes ago. So look at it like that. Don't look at it as the ending point of your life. Don't look at it as, it was so egregious that now I just died, really, figuratively, right? Because you still have to live your life, and you still have to decide, like, hey, all right, I learned from that. I'm going to apply that from this point forward to be better. There's no way that just, letting one single point in your life dictate the rest of your life. It just can't happen. So I want you to decide today, as I said, I want you to promise to yourself that you will start moving forward and you will start unlocking your power, as I like to say. So this next part is called What Happens When You Forgive Yourself. When you forgive yourself, it gives you a sense of peace. You stop putting yourself in a mental and emotional prison and allow yourself to be free to make progress, to love, and to feel joy once again. Joy is external. So a lot of people mix joy with happiness. Happiness is something only you can provide yourself. Joy is an external feeling. It's an external emotion. It can come from anything. It can come from eating the food. It can come from being with your favorite person, right? So that's why I said feel joy once again, not happiness. You take power back from negative feelings such as depression and anxiety. You take one step closer to healing. In fact, research shows that those who practice self-forgiveness have better mental and emotional well-being, more positive attitudes, and healthier relationships. But we don't need studies to tell us that, right? You know that. That's intuitive, right? It's common sense. Self-compassion, which leads to self-forgiveness, raises our levels of success, our productivity, and our positivity. Once you are able to forgive yourself, you are now ready to change your perception and write your own story. If you haven't seen my video on writing your own story, I suggest you go ahead and check it out. I have a whole video on that and why I said write your own story and what that means to me. Perception is reality, and if you see yourself as worthy, you are now ready to do great things and achieve your own definition of success. Notice I said your own definition of success. If you try to live a life of trying to accomplish someone else's definition of success, you wouldn't even know that you were achieving greatness because you wouldn't feel it, because you're sitting there chasing something that doesn't really matter to you. So you really have to sit down, write down your values and what really matters to you. It's very important that you do that, because a lot of times we think we want something, but then when you actually sit down and drill down why you want it, ask yourself the 5 whys. Why do I want this? Why does it matter? Why does it allow me to move forward in my life? Why is it important to me? All those things. Just keep asking yourself until you get to the real root. Like, you might find out by the 4th why that it didn't matter in the first place, right? So just do that. But I really wanted to share some of this with you. If you're really interested in the book, go ahead and cop it. Like I said, I'm about to drop the link in the description. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this reading. If you want me to do it one more time, I can go ahead and hop on. Also, I have a training August 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's about how men and women of purpose achieve greatness, pretty much. So go ahead and click on that. I'll drop that link as well. Join me. Share this with your friends. Get the word out, because we are achieving greatness together. Until next time, kings and queens. Peace.